Scene script. Have you ever wondered what life on Mars would be like? Imagine just for a moment the crimson landscapes, the alien sunsets, and the thrill of being a frontier settler on an entirely new planet. We're not there yet, but we're closer than you might think. Right now, Mars is no longer just a distant, glowing point in the night sky. It's an active field of study, a place of exploration and discovery where rovers like Perseverance and Curiosity are our eyes and ears. These intrepid machines braving the harsh Martian elements have already made some groundbreaking discoveries. Among their numerous findings, one shines brighter than the rest: the confirmation of water ice on Mars. This discovery is more than just a scientific curiosity. It's a beacon of hope, a crucial resource that could make human life on Mars feasible. But the rovers are just the beginning. They're the pathfinders, the trailblazers, preparing the way for something far grander. As we speak, agencies around the globe, from NASA to SpaceX, are planning and preparing for the next big leap in space exploration, sending humans to Mars. These missions, tentatively scheduled for the late 2020s, will be a testament to human ingenuity and the indomitable spirit of exploration. Yet setting foot on Mars is just a fraction of the journey. The real challenge lies in making Mars more than just a place to visit. We're talking about turning it into a second home for humanity, a place where we can live, work, and thrive. This is a daunting prospect, rife with challenges and uncertainties. So, we've begun to scratch the surface of the red planet, but what would it take to actually live there? That's a question we'll continue to explore as we delve deeper into the Martian frontier. But for now, let's take a moment to appreciate just how far we've come and how close we are to turning this age-old dream into reality. Scene script. Life on Mars won't be a walk in the park. So what are the hurdles that need to be overcome? Well, first off, let's talk about the Martian environment. It's not exactly a hospitable place for us Earthlings. The atmosphere is thin, about 100 times less dense than Earth's. This makes it incredibly difficult for humans to breathe, not to mention the lack of oxygen. The Mars atmosphere is mostly carbon dioxide, which isn't exactly ideal for human lungs. Then there's the temperature. Mars is cold, like really cold. We're talking an average of minus 80 degrees Fahrenheit. That's colder than a winter night in Antarctica. Your average winter coat isn't going to cut it on Mars. You'd need equipment that can withstand these harsh conditions. And let's not forget about the radiation. Mars doesn't have a magnetic field like Earth, which means the surface is exposed to high levels of radiation from the sun. This poses a major health risk to potential Mars dwellers. Next up, we've got the logistics of getting to Mars. It's a hefty journey, to say the least. Mars is, on average, about 140 million miles away from Earth. That's quite a road trip. The cost and complexity of transporting materials and people to Mars are astronomical, both literally and figuratively. Finally, there's the challenge of sustainability. To sustain life on Mars, we'd need to produce food and water on the red planet itself. But Mars isn't exactly fertile ground. Its thin atmosphere and cold temperatures make it difficult for plants to grow, and the water on Mars is mostly frozen, or in the form of vapor. Clearly, there are significant obstacles to living on Mars, but what if we could overcome them? Scene script. Imagine a future where humans have colonized Mars. What would life be like? Let's start with housing. As we've learned from rovers and satellites, Mars is rich in resources like iron, silicon, and oxygen, all key ingredients for construction. Picture Martian homes built from the ground up, quite literally using Martian soil and rock. Furthermore, with advancements in 3D printing technology, we could potentially construct habitats that are not only functional but also uniquely Martian in design. What about food? We can't exactly take a Sunday drive to the local supermarket on Mars, can we? But perhaps we don't need to. Hydroponic farming, a method of growing plants without soil, could be our ticket to fresh, homegrown Martian meals. Just imagine Martian salads, Martian sandwiches, Martian smoothies. It's a whole new culinary world waiting to be explored. Now let's talk transportation. Mars's lower gravity could open up exciting possibilities for new modes of transport. Perhaps we could see the rise of personal jetpacks or high-speed magnetic levitation trains. And let's not forget sports. Martian rugby, Martian soccer, Martian golf, the possibilities are endless and thrillingly otherworldly. Finally, let's consider currency. What would we use to buy and sell goods on Mars? Would we stick with traditional Earth currency, or could a unique Martian currency emerge? Bitcoin on Mars, anyone? Jokes aside, the economic implications of a Martian colony are fascinating to ponder. While we may not be packing our bags for Mars just yet, the possibilities for life on the red planet are truly intriguing. From Martian homes to Martian cuisine, from Martian sports to Martian economics, the potential for a vibrant, thriving human colony on Mars is tantalizingly within reach. So let's keep dreaming, innovating, and reaching for the stars. After all, the next chapter of human history might just be written on the red planet.